Welcome back again to another video lecture on C# programming, and in here I'll go ahead and teach us about nested if statement. Alright, so nested if statement is a kind of statement that helps us to put a condition right inside another condition. Therefore, the first condition must be met, and then the second condition must be met before the system can be able to work. Let's say we have an integer variable of x equal to, let's say x is equal to 34 plus semicolon, and the integer variable of y equal to 9 up to a semicolon. I can go ahead and use any statement and see if x is equivalent to 34. So if x is equivalent to 34, and if also y is equivalent to 9. Alright, so let's go ahead and say console.writeLine, then go ahead and say this condition, or I'll go ahead and say Peter is the brother to Paul. Alright, so that is what I want to print out. But I can also go ahead and print out, because I want to show some things. So console.writeLine, and then go ahead and say welcome to C# programming. Alright, so welcome to C# programming, and put semicolon at the end. Now let's go ahead and play console.readKey. So you can be able to keep this theory, okay? Go ahead and place semicolon at the end. Now if I run this code, because x is equal to 34 and y is equal to 9, this code is going to implement both of them. Alright? Let's go ahead and check it out. So Peter is brother to Paul, and welcome to C# programming. Okay. Now, if the first one is met, the first condition is met, but the second condition is not true, it's going to implement just whatever else that is inside this block. Inside the curly braces, whatever is there can be implemented. Once this second condition is not met, let's say that y is equal to 10 when y is exactly equal to 9. It's go ahead and execute only this and ignore this, because the condition under this was not met. Let's go ahead and run this code and check it out. Welcome to C# programming, and you can see Peter is brother to Paul right here, because the condition is not true. Alright, so y must be equal to 9 before this condition must be met. And what in the case, go ahead and change that to 35. That means the first condition is not met, and put back the second condition to be 9. If the second condition is met but the first condition is not met, this code entirely will not execute, because everything right here is inside the first condition. Go ahead and run this code, let's check it out. So right here you can see we have empty screen because nothing. The first condition has been violated. It cannot ever execute because the first condition is not met. So until the first condition is met, that is when this can be executed. Alright, I believe that is interesting. So now what we need to do is, we have to always ensure that both conditions are met before we can be able to carry out the operation. So what made this to be a nested if statement is the insertion of another if statement right inside the if statement, the first if statement. So the more you add another if statement, let's say you go ahead and say int z equal to 5 and place semicolon, you can still come right inside here and say if z is equivalent to 5, if z is equivalent to 5, you can still go ahead and say console dot write line, and go ahead and say this is the third condition. Alright, so this is the third condition. Now, it means that I have a nested and another if statement inside another if statement that is inside another if statement. Oh wow, that is really amazing. Now if I go ahead and run this code, the 3 will be printed out because, oh, it's not run because the first one is not yet cleared. Alright, so you can see the first one is not met and the code does not execute. So the code did not execute because the first condition is false. So go ahead and put it back to 34 and y is equal to 9 and z is equal to 5. And let's run this code and check it out. So you can see Peter is brought to Paul. This is his third condition. Welcome to C# programming. Alright, so can you see? Let's go ahead and cruise this and explain something right here. Now what happened in this case is that go ahead and put this back to third. So it was able to meet all the conditions. Let's go ahead and change z to be equal to 6 and run this code. And it will only print out welcome to C# programming, and Peter is brought to Paul. Alright, let's check it out. So Peter is brought to Paul and welcome to C# programming. Can you see that? So go ahead and put this back to 5. Alright, so this is all about nested if statement in C# programming. I believe that is very cool. You can be able to go ahead and put it down on your system, play around with it, because sometimes your program, the need to use nested if statements will always arise. Alright, so if you have any question, please use the question and answer section, and I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'm going to see you in the next video lecture.